Hey John, good evening. How are you today? Did you go to work today? I can show the knife. I'm good, thanks. No, it was my day off. What did you do? Did you know I was going live today on YouTube? Were you here this morning? No, you weren't here this morning. I love that you're always here when I'm on my YouTube live. No, I wasn't. Yeah, I thought you weren't because it was too early. I'm making sweet and sour chicken. Wait, or did I say that last night? Went food shopping, buy a few things. Oh, what did you get? My colleague gave me Ferrero Rocher ice cream today. I really like that Ferrero Rocher ice cream. But I think the dark one is better. Have you tried it? Bread, ham, 2 pieces of soup. What soup do you get? I'm just curious. I mean, I've tried tomato soup. I do like tomato soup. Mushroom soup, I just use it for like gravy. If I want to make mushroom gravy, it's like cheating. Cheating mushroom gravy. Okay. So actually, I'm gonna chop the chicken. I've just marinated it in like salt and pepper. I don't know, I'm just used to maybe you're not meant to. Actually, it's really tasty, the sauce of the sweet and sour chicken. So I don't really need to marinate it in anything because when you coat it in the corn flour is meant to absorb it. So, but I'm not used to like just cooking chicken in butter just the way it is. Like I don't know. I'm just used to cooking like before I put the chicken in the batter, I have to put it in something. Like I have to marinate it in something, you know. But anyway, that's just salt and pepper anyway. Ah, no, I'm lying. Actually, I used some magic powder. I will tell you what magic powder is later. Um, so I have to cook like the chicken that. So basically, Carmela, she's been my daughter. She's been like she had her food tech exams last week, and so she needed to practice. Hey, the unexpected John, how are you today? Liking the emojis. What emojis? Are there emojis? I don't see any emojis. And then so she had food tech exam last week. I think you already know this. But, you know, like I like that she has the passion for it. Like she actually wants to get a good mark and she actually wants to do the hard work to get the good mark and she wanted to do everything from scratch. Like she wanted to make gyoza wraps from scratch. She wanted to cut the whole chicken by herself and portion the chicken by herself. So she's been learning that, watching what is the actual proper way to do that. And to help her reach her dreams to do well, I just bought lots of like whole chicken like throughout the week and like get her to practice on it. But obviously we're not gonna eat chicken or that much chicken that whole time. So I just told her like put it in bags and then put it in the freezer. So now I have a lot of chicken. So I'm like, maybe we should have chicken every other day to kind of use up the chicken. So actually, the sweet and sour, I don't know who recommended it. Is it Ross? But I think it might have been him that recommended, oh, sweet and sour chicken. I'm like, oh yeah, that's a good idea, you know? So that to like kind of mix it up. So now actually I think he also was the one who recommended that I do it on a YouTube live because I'll have to focus more, and I don't have as many people commenting on my YouTube live compared to like my Bigo live. Bigo live is a bit more hectic. So I'll be able to concentrate more on the food this way, like if I do it on YouTube. Um and what was I gonna say? Um so anyway, she's been quite good. She actually managed to do very well like portioning like during her exam. She said like they commented like how well she's done. Look, I still have a packet here. She's been practicing, but she was a bit cheeky when they asked her like, wow, you've done really well. You've done it so perfectly. Is this your first time? She was like, yeah. I'm like, why didn't you just tell them that, you've been practicing? She's like, I want them to be impressed. Hey, the Half Pinoy Abroad Show. Good afternoon. How are you today? But yeah, so now I have a lot of chicken to actually make. I have to make a lot of chicken. Mm, it looks kind of dark. Tomato soup and chicken soup. Okay, I don't think I've tried chicken soup. How was your lovely meal yesterday evening? What did we do? What did we have? I don't even remember. Oh yeah, Carmela really liked it. We finished it all. I didn't have any. I didn't even have any left over to take to work today. So I ended up shredding the salmon over the pasta anyway. So and Carmela liked it, and um I ended up bringing the leftover. So she had some leftover sausages from breakfast yesterday morning. So I ended up bringing that to work plus some leftover rice. That's my lunch. And then and then somebody gave me the Ferrero Rocher ice cream. And then I had some of her leftover tangerine. That's what moms do, eat leftover food. And then I had some pop dots for breakfast. Sweet and sour chicken and egg fried rice.
Why egg fried rice? Just garlic rice.
You don't want egg? Oh. Well, sorry, we're not gonna do egg fried rice. We're just gonna do Filipino style garlic fried rice then. Okay. Okay, it's not gonna be Chinese. It's gonna be
Ew.
Filipino. Why do you not like egg fried? I don't know why she doesn't like egg fried rice. I'm pushing them out to get you more viewers to join. Oh, thank you, Unexpected John. How do you do that? I don't know how do you do that. Hey, Half Pinoy Abroad, how are you today? Sweet and sour chicken with rice is nice. I'm sharing your live out across all my socials. Aw, thank you, the Unexpected John. You are so sweet. Thank you so much. Anyway, I'm not really an expert on this. Actually, I've just recently learned this as well, but I really liked it every time I make it. So, well, let's just do it. So I marinated it in, how is it still soupy? Just salt and pepper, and well, you know what? Actually, I have a confession to make. I put something else. So to make it more authentic, Chinesey, you know, I'll tell you a story. Basically, I knew a chef before, right? An American chef. And he was telling me, I think you know him, Scuba Nick. So he was telling me that because he was working as a chef, and like he had a colleague, a Chinese colleague, and the Chinese colleague always had this he calls it magic powder. And he was like, I've always wondered what that magic powder was. And I told him, I think I have a very good idea what that magic powder is. And you know what that magic powder is? It is Ajinomoto. It is Wait, where's my packet of Ajinomoto? I can't find it, but I've put it in here. I've put it in here. This is my Ajinomoto. It's basically MSG. So I actually put some on this. Um so it makes a lot of things taste really nice. But I know that Chinese food is really popular for having that. And Philippines have a lot of influence from China, and that is our white magic powder. So I have a strong feeling that his magic powder is MSG. But anyway, yeah, so I don't use it all the time, like just randomly. Like if for example my craving is something that I want to be like takeaway food, then I'll put it. Kind of like now. I want it to be like takeaway food. So I did put it in. She's kind of naughty. But apparently recent studies say that it's not really that bad for you. So I'm just cutting the chicken into tubes. Tubes. Cubes. Tubes. Cubes. There you go. Yeah. So I just soaked it in that like salt, pepper, and the magic powder, and then I'm just chopping it now. Well, you could do either way, like chop it before you soak it, whatever. Like I would have preferred always, I always would have preferred thighs, but this is a whole chicken that Carmela used to practice on, so it's got everything. So I'm using thighs and breast. Whatever parts would go well with this. You know why? Because thigh doesn't dry out, as quickly. But you know what? It's fine because this is gonna be saucy anyway. So I think that will make up for it. So I just cut it into cubes. And we'll have to wash this up. Ask her done more of the garden seat. Oh no, she didn't finish it. So basically, I'll show you. Oh my gosh. Anyway, you know what? I'm so proud of my daughter because she has done a lot of handiwork, and I will keep gloating about it. That's one of the fun stuff that you can do as a mom. Like gloat about your kids. I mean, a lot of people probably don't like it because they're like, oh, we don't care about your kids. But please, just let me. Please, just let me be proud of my kids. Speaking of other ventures of mine, I've managed to get my designs to be transparent so that it's not too distant future. We'll be selling stickers and shirts. Wow, that is so cool and unexpected, John. I used to watch this cooking program on BBC I Can't Cook, Won't Cook. 8 years ago. It was good to watch. Really? How come? What is it about? Do you use batter or dry coating for the chicken? Yeah, I will put it. Hold on a minute. Let me just show you the garden furniture. I'm kind of excited about it. It's just a cheap garden furniture, but I've never had garden furniture. My throat feels really itchy. It's almost like an asthma attack. But yeah, I finished it. Yeah, so it's just a cheap garden furniture. Like, ta-da! And the thing is, when they packaged it, it's like bent like that. So it's kind of annoying. But we'll have to probably sit on it or something to straighten it out. But yeah, so basically, I'm so proud of her because she I went home yesterday, and the garden furniture arrived in the morning yesterday before I left for work. And then so obviously I was at work all day, went back home, and then I saw her, she's out there in the garden. She was like building the furniture already. But in my head, on my way home, I was like, "Oh, I have to make dinner. I have to build the garden furniture. I have to do the laundry." You know, there's a list of things that I have to do. And like, it feels really good that when I got here, she's already started it. Do you know what I mean? So I was like, "Oh." And um she was in the middle of the other one, the other side of the seats, when she just decided, you know what, she's gonna go and do other stuff, and then I don't mind, I'll finish it. It's fine. And then I finished it last night. I wonder if I have to put it there. See, my laundry is still there. That's the laundry I did last night. I wondered if I have to put it there or this side. Maybe I should put it this side because I feel like you have to go around to get to it. But anyway, also look, watch, see this. I will tell everyone. Sorry, I'll tell everybody because I'm really, really proud of her. See, look, this is her old bed. Yeah, that's heavy. I was kind of shy to talk outside because my neighbors can hear me. Um, so she disassembled her own bed by herself. Like, I was cleaning the bathroom. I was cleaning her bathroom, and she was just busy in her room. I thought she was cleaning or whatever. And then she just decided, like, all of a sudden, I mean, and then I said, "What are you doing?" And she's like, "Oh, I'm disassembling my bed." Oh, I was like, "Okay." But I thought I was going to be helping her after, you know what I mean? After I clean the bathroom or something. But then, even before I finished cleaning the bathroom, she's like, "I'm done." And I'm like, "What? You already disassembled everything?" Yeah. And then she put everything outside. Those parts, bloody hell, those are heavy. She put all of them outside the garden. I was like, I just put them all in a pile, that pile that it is now. I just put them all up there like that. That's all I had to do. What the hell? But anyway, yeah, see, I'm so proud of her. So I just want to gloat. I just want to gloat about it. My kids are so amazing. I might make a design for my logo so it works well on a transparent background. Okay. Just all about cooking food. The chef would help two people learn. Okay. That's pretty cool. So I'll just get an egg. So obviously, this like it's easy now to learn a lot of different stuff online. Like most things you can learn online now. You just search it. How to make whatever food. So it's really easy. Like if you find it difficult, find the and there's a lot of different recipes to choose from as well. So yeah, there's a lot of recipes to choose from as well. So it's like you can actually check all of them out and see which one best suits you, or like mix and match them. So obviously this recipe I just got it from online as well. Actually, the first time I made this, I didn't even look online. I just made my chicken. I battered it the way I wanted to batter it. This is more like what the instructions are online. But with the one, sorry, I'm just gonna heat up a pan so that we can just fry right away. So for the one that the first time I made it, I made it with panko because I had loads. I still have panko actually, which is Japanese breadcrumbs. You're not meant to use it for this. You only meant to use cornstarch, but it still worked out well. It's still alright. Um, but anyway, this is what you're meant to do in actual reality. you know, put put an egg there, mix it together. And then you want to put the cornstarch in, but like on a plate, and then take a piece, put on a plate. But for me, okay, I find it easier like when I'm battering stuff, or like when I'm putting batter around stuff. My way is I get a container. For me, it's easier. Okay, I'm more like fast forward. My style is like more fast forward. Kind of what is the easiest way? That is me. If like let's say for example, if I just want to make like battered fried chicken, right? Sometimes I will put, for example, if I'm using flour, I put flour, whatever, garlic powder, whatever, mix it all together, whatever, salt and pepper stuff, whatever flavoring I want in there. If I want to put cumin, whatever I want to. Anyway, paprika, whatever I want to put in it, you mix them together, right? And then taste it, until like I taste my flour. I know my daughter says I'm really weird because I do that, but because I don't really measure stuff, I really rely on tasting. So like I would put all this stuff here, taste it until I like it. And then, I put the chicken in there and then just that's it. But for this one, I don't have to flavor the corn flour because shit, do I even have enough corn flour? I don't have to fudge. I don't have to. I need some left. I don't know if I have enough. Maybe I'll just use flour. Well, okay. You're meant to use corn flour, but for this one, I'll use flour because I don't have enough corn flour, and I want to have corn flour for the sauce if in case it doesn't thicken. I mean, most of the time, the sweet and sour sauce, because it's got ketchup in its ingredients, it would thicken anyway by itself. So sometimes I don't even put corn flour, like I don't have to add anything else. But just in case, I really want the sauce to be okay. And the chicken can survive. For me, the main star of the show is the sauce itself. And flour will still absorb the sauce anyway. So, I don't have that. So, I just use flour. That's fine. But even though, even though it's going to absorb the flavors, I will still want some salt and pepper on it. So I'll still put some salt and pepper. And I'll still taste it. Maybe my white magic stuff. But actually, you don't really need to. Just corn flour is okay. You just put the corn flour, mix it around. Because it's meant to absorb the sweet and sour sauce, around the chicken later. So, it doesn't really matter that much. But a little bit of flavor, I don't think will hurt. So, and I don't know, okay? I think there's a part of me that's used to flavoring this. Like there's a part of me that can't get away from that. Plus, this way, it's less mess. And like my hands, how your hands get really get a lot of flour in it? Maybe do this. And it seems like it coats the chicken more evenly. My pan is really hot now, so I'm turning it off at the moment. At least it's not gonna take too long to heat up later. That's my main purpose for it. The only reason I'm heating it up now. Because I don't like waiting. So, see? I just do that. And then, for me, that's so much easier. There you go. But I don't want it to stick on the sides as well. So I try to put a little bit of chicken at a time so that they don't stick to each other, they don't stick to the sides, so that I'm sure that I have enough corn flour or flour to cover it. Because I don't want to waste too much of my flour, corn flour, because if it sticks to the sides, if you make the sides wet with the chicken, then it's gonna stick to that. Do you know what I don't like when I'm doing batter as well? It's like sometimes there's not enough, like sometimes there's not enough egg, or sometimes there's too much egg, and then you feel bad because you're wasting egg, and then sometimes there's too much um flour, and then when there's a lot of flour left on the plate, you kind of feel like, no, I'm wasting so much stuff. But this is fine because this is the last one to batter, so it's okay. See what I mean? It looks like, for me, it looks so much better. Like for me, it coats it so much better if I do it this way than if I do it one by one. And also, like, it takes so much longer. Don't you think? That's so much quicker. I think this is hot enough. I think it's still hot enough, to be honest, but I'm just gonna test it. Actually, way too hot. That's fine. Slightly enough. The chicken should cool it down. And it's like tiny pieces of chicken, so it shouldn't really take too long. Okay, let's not overfill it. Hi, Curtis. Oh, sorry. Hold on. Let me read your comments. I'm very happy to make some new designs for your tenants. I'll show you the profits. Oh, thank you, the unexpected joy. I'm back in work tomorrow morning till 5 p.m. OMG, this app is set. What app? Oh, you mean the app you're using for the designs? Sorry, I'm going off in a tangent like I normally. It's okay. It's okay, the unexpected joy. I mean, it's good because, like, we kind of get ideas from each other. So whatever it is that you feel like talking about is fine. You can mix flour and corn flour, it'll be fine. Even the thickening slurry can be flour or water. I know, the half Pinay abroad show. But you know what? I have noticed that I prefer for thickening sauces, corn flour. I don't know why, but I don't know. I like the effect of corn flour better than flour for thickening. But like for the butter, I don't really mind it. I also add some aceite diluted to the butter so it looks nice and orange color. Really? Aswete! Aswete! Oh, I didn't put that. I got your notification this morning, but I know I had to come out in your live in the morning. Hi, Curtis. But you know what? It's fine because, like, after you make the sauce, you put this on the sweet and sour as well anyway, so it will kind of coat it red because of the ketchup, the coloring from the ketchup. So it would kind of turn red. Just frying chicken. Basically just frying chicken. I like using a fork. I like forking. I like forking because I don't splash oil around as much. And I don't know, I've just been so used to it. It's like my utensil of choice for flipping stuff on my pan. It uses very clever old AI to remove backgrounds from any picture and drawings. Wow, that's really cool. And then we're gonna make, so after this, we are going to do the fried rice. I'm gonna do one at a time because we're live at the same time. Unless, what time is it? 6:30. I think it's okay. Think around time. Fried rice, not gonna take that long. Yeah. And the sweet and sour sauce is not gonna take that long. Actually, the longest part is this, actually. Actually, let's wash up a little bit. Because I need my chopping boards. It uses, it's in the one. I add only half the chicken to the sweet and sour. Then the rest will be like dry salt pepper chicken. Oh, that sounds really cool. The half Pinoy abroad show. Cool. Wait, who are you? Do I know you? But I mean, I know you've been on my live before. But do I know you from Bigo? Is that Russ? Russ, is that you? But I think salt and pepper chicken, because I didn't really flavor it that much, my flour. So I'm not so sure. Because I was like relying on the flavors from the sauce. So I was like, well, it doesn't really need much flavoring because it's going to absorb the sauce. So I'm not so sure. I mean, I think, you know what, that's another thing that I want to try to make, salt and pepper chicken. But I think there's other ingredients in there that I have never tried because I looked it up, but I haven't really tried to make it yet. I'm gonna chop up some onions and bell pepper, onions and bell peppers. Let's get that. I've seen that one. So onion, you just quarter it. Bell pepper, like cubes. I'm not really fussy with the onions. They say use white, okay, but I have this purple one, so I'm just gonna use my purple one. lit. Getting there, and then we'll take it out, and then we'll put the next batch in. I think this will be like 3 batches of chicken frying. So for this, I just basically cut it like this, okay, into quarters. That's it. Cut it like that. And that's it. And then this should be done. Okay, fine. We'll leave it a little bit. But half minute abroad show. Are you Russ? That's what I want to know. I'm still here just looking through what apps has to offer. It's fine. Don't worry. Go for it. Do what you gotta do. It's kind of like my life, isn't it? That's what happens. Like, some people start doing other stuff. Sometimes they go to the toilet and then I'm just there on the background. I put like you into a Tupperware and light shake it with sea salt and chili flakes after it's cooked through. I'll put like you into a Tupperware, lightly shake it with sea salt and chili flakes. Okay, chili flakes. But you know, when I was looking at it, there was like another ingredient, something that I have never tried before. But I don't remember what it was. It's like a spice. It's a spice. So anyway, I'm gonna take this out. Actually, I have another I have another hack that I do when I'm doing this type of frying. So that I don't end up having burnt. You know how sometimes your butter gets left behind, right? And then you end up with like burnt bits, right? So I do this. First of all, it's so much quicker than picking them out one by one from the pan, right? And second of all, look, there's no debris left. And like whatever debris is in my strainer, and then I just do that. There you go. For me, that's so much easier. And then let's put more chicken. I don't know why I'm used to using my hands when I'm putting it in the fry. You know, I'm putting it to fry food. Like when I'm putting food on the pot, like onto the pan that is hot. Like I'm so used to using my hands. How much chicken? I'm just estimating how much more I can fit. I don't want to overfill it, but I don't want to have to do another batch as well. You know, I think that will fit in the pan later. Okay. And then you wash your hands because you touched it. I didn't have to touch it. I had a fork. But I'm just crazy like that. See what I mean? Look at all that. Later, that would have been burning. You know, that would have turned like my stuff black. Although black is not so bad. Wait. Let's do the bell pepper. You know what? I wanted green bell pepper, but it's only reds when I went to the co-op today. I'll put like you. Oh, I see now. But do you know what I mean? Do you know what spice I mean? And who are you? Half Pinoy Abroad Show. I keep asking you, you're not answering me. But maybe it's Russ. Because he's the one who's like, go on YouTube. See what's going on. Okay. Okay. Right. Because I don't time it. I have to keep checking. You know what? Maybe it's a good idea to time. But maybe. Or measure, maybe. But just can't be bothered. Okay. I keep tasting, you know. So this is all I have, right? So bell pepper and then onions. There you go. Oh, and we have to mix the sauce, right? Let's do that. It's already showing me good results. I posted an item and removed the background to a plain white one, and my number of views of customers wanting to buy increased by 30%. Wow, that's really good. How many did you manage to sell? Why are you not answering my question? Who are you? Is that you, Russ? Why is it? Or did you just meet me here on YouTube? That is my question. And sauce, yes. I'm done with the knife. I think I'm gonna need it. No. No, I do. I need it. I bloody need it for garlic, for the garlic fried rice. Okay, so now, if you want, you know, check out the instructions. As I said, you can find the ingredients anywhere. Like you can cook anything, you know, search it online and you'll be able to make it, whatever it is. So it's gonna be easy for you to just make this by yourself. So you know what I realized? Basically, I was looking for pineapples and I found this at the co-op. Because I was like, oh yeah, I don't have pineapples. And this is in juice. You know, the only reason why, one of the reasons why I made tocino. So basically, I made tocino, right? So tocino has very similar ingredients to sweet and sour chicken. So every time I make sweet and sour chicken, I make tocino to because of the ingredients, you know, to save the ingredients, because I feel bad that I'm wasting pineapple juice. Because look at my pineapple juice. Pineapple juice, and only that much for the tocino, right? Now I realized I just bought this, which is, it's already got pineapples, plus it's already in juice, and I probably used only that much juice anyway. I think I could have saved money. So I'm kind of annoyed about that. But anyway, too late now. And then I'll use the juice. So I'll use that juice. But it's fine. I'll just use this juice. So, huh? What? Sorry, wait. What? What baby? just wanted me to close the door because she doesn't want her hair smelling like food. Pineapple pieces. Yeah. I deleted it accidentally. What? I didn't want to delete it. Pineapple pieces. Yeah. It's looking really yummy. Thank you, Curtis. I did not hide it. I did not delete it. Why is it saying deleted? I did not delete it. Why? Why is it saying half Pinoy Abroad show hidden by Nurse Tin's pants? I didn't try to hide it. What did I do? I just scrolled up. What the hell? What did I press? You know, on Vigo, I accidentally do a PK. And here on YouTube, what is that? I accidentally hide somebody. What the hell? Oh, Half Pinoy Abroad show. I don't know what I did. And I don't know how to undo it. But I didn't mean to do it. Wait, did I kick him out or something? Without realizing it? What the hell? Okay, right. Last batch. See what I mean? When I see that, it's like, oh, there's so much flour. What a shame. We're wasting it. So this one, pineapple. So okay, start from the beginning. Carmela distracted me. Basically, tocino, you make it with pineapple juice, cane sugar vinegar, right? This is a Filipino Filipino vinegar, which is made of cane sugar, right? So, for more authentic Filipino taste, right? So, cane sugar vinegar, Filipino soy sauce. So, pineapple juice, cane sugar vinegar, Filipino soy sauce, plus loads and loads of sugar. And garlic. That's what you marinate the pork in, like thin slices of pork. That's tocino. For the sweet and sour chicken, you can use, well, it doesn't. I use the Filipino soy sauce still. I'm sorry, I'm biased. So I still use my Filipino soy sauce. Okay, because I'm Filipino. I'm half Filipino. For my version, I even mix, instead of just the normal ketchup, I mix my banana ketchup with it, with the sauce. So it's like, got a Filipino twist to it. My sweet and sour has got like a Filipino twist to it. So I do a combination of the normal tomato ketchup and banana ketchup, Filipino banana ketchup. And plus white vinegar. Apparently you can use rice wine vinegar or white wine vinegar, whatever. But I have this at the moment, rice wine vinegar. I really like this, this is the first time I've tried the Japanese rice vinegar, and it's so good for a lot of Korean, like when I tried it on my Korean barbecue recipe, this particular rice wine is so much better. I think it gives like a different taste, smell to it. I forgot to turn this on. That's why Carmela's complaining about the smell. Okay. Sauce. So I just mix it all together. Right, there's not much left in this anyway, so I'll just finish it. I think I put too much pineapple again, to be honest. Pineapple juice. Okay, chop. And then you taste it. Lots of sugar as well for the sweet and sour. That's why it's sweet and sour. I don't measure, just look at measurements online, you know, to help you decide how much you want of whatever. But this is just me, my method. I just mix everything, estimate, taste it, and then adjust it accordingly. Whatever. That's the last batch. Okay, all finished. There you go. Then we're gonna do the sauce. Sauce pan. I want it big. Yes. Only pans. See, that's why it's called only pans. Tim! How are you today? I still what did I do to the Happy Day Abroad show? Oh! Oh, I accidentally hid his comment. Sorry. Hide user. Okay, no hiding the user. I'm sorry, the Happy Day Abroad show. I didn't mean to do that. I don't know why that happened. It looked really yummy. Thank you. I sold 100. Well done. That's really good. How have you been? Good for sushi rice. What? I didn't hide Happy Day Abroad show. What? I was not hiding the Half Pinoy Abroad show. I'm trying. Hide user. No. What the hell? Did you have the day off? No. I was working today. I didn't eat to... Wait. Before we heat that up, actually. Because it's already hot anyway. Let us taste this. I just want to make it good first. I was working. I was doing pediatric ENT in the morning, and then trauma in the afternoon. I did a spine case. I haven't done a spine case in years. But the one I was with, my band 6 was really, really experienced in it. So she was teaching me, you know, how to do it. The surgeons were very good. They let me experience it, you know, without, you know, not making a fuss. So that's it. I just mixing them together. And then I'm gonna see how it tastes like. Then add the ingredients accordingly. You know. But obviously you have to consider that once you put, you know, the onion and the bell pepper, it's gonna taste so much nicer. It's amazing how one ingredient can make a difference to a dish. Or like how, if it's meant to be put in a fresh, like for example, onions. Onions is very strong. Like, if it's meant to be put on fresh after you cook the dish, and then you put it in, like cooked it, it's gonna taste so much different. Like, the difference is like amazing. I actually really like that. I actually really like that. Okay. I hope there's enough sauce for the amount of chicken that I have. And then I add soy sauce. Imagine, and then I ruin it. Yeah. I ruined it. Fine. It's fine, you know, because at least we'll make more sauce. Now I have to add a little bit of everything. More pineapple. Actually, the star of the show is pineapple juice. That's a true story. Never mind the banana. Don't forget the sugar. I just get sugar. Oh wow, spines must be hard to work on. Not really. No, it was a not very complicated spine. It was a spine decompression. So, you know, the patient has to be on prone position, and they actually had to liaise with the hospital, with another hospital, to make sure that it's okay to put him on prone position because he had issues with his kidneys, you know, stuff like that. So, but they said it's okay, you know. So, see, we're doing very safe practice. Make sure that it's all safe before we start. And I hope they manage to finish on time because I feel kind of guilty. My colleague, she stayed until 7 last night. And we were together again today, and I finished at 5. I finished earlier. So I kind of feel guilty that now she's gonna stay again. Like, she relieved me before that case finished. When I left, it's still going. So I hope that they don't. Oh yeah, I really like that. Okay, so now I'm just gonna saute these things. You know, I'm just gonna use 5. I'm just sending one. Just a little bit. It's actually still hot because, you know, the hob was hot, the pan was hot. Still hot. So they just saute everything there. Onions first. What time is it? Am I gonna be late? I might not be able to show you the fried rice, the Filipino fried rice, because I am late for dinner. It's like almost 7. And we're still on the bloody... And you know why I did this on YouTube Live? Yeah. It's because I was thinking there's less comments to read. And here I am, you know. Oh well. If you want to see what's going on there, just onions and bell pepper. It's so, like, you know, it's so amazing how easy this dish is and how often we buy it for takeaway, you know? And then you just put the sauce. Pour the sauce in. Charan! And that is it. Basically, most of the time it will thicken by itself because of, pineapples. It will thicken by itself because of the ketchup, you know, and you put sugar as well, and that caramelizes. So sometimes I don't really need to pour the corn flour, but let's see what consistency it is after, and then we'll make a decision whether we'll put corn flour or not. But at least we managed to do the dish together. And I managed to do a YouTube Live, which I haven't done in a very long time. It's actually such a good idea, Russ. Thank you so much for that. So now it's just, you know, this is how it looks like at the moment. Yeah. So you're just gonna wait for that to thicken. You know, it should just thicken by itself, but if you're feeling lazy to wait, you can put the corn flour. That's what I do sometimes. I don't have the patience. I'm having denervation next month. I'm hoping that relieves the pain. What? Denervation? I've never done that before. Is that an operation? Have you lately? Hope it's all going well. You look happy and healthy. Yeah, I've been very good. My son just finished doing his GCSEs. Can you believe that? I have a son who has finished his GCSEs. I'm so bloody, like, I don't know, like, I feel, like, I don't know, I feel kind of old. At the same time, I feel kind of proud, you know. At the same time, it's like, what the hell? Time is going so fast. Why are my kids so old? And he's got prom soon. What the hell? He's got prom on the 28th, actually. I'm just trying to chop the pineapples, like, just cut it in half. I don't really like my pineapples too thick. And I don't really, you don't really need to cook it. You know what I mean? So like what I'm trying to do now is just wait for the consistency, right? But it's taking a long time and it's late. I'm just gonna make it I'm just gonna make the consistency the one like how I want it. So instead of water, the problem is if you use water, the taste, it's like you're gonna, like, you already like the taste. You know, when I tasted it, I already like the way it tasted. So if I add like corn flour with water in it, it's gonna change that. So I don't know who taught me this, but somebody told me just add the corn flour to some pineapple juice. And then that way it will not, you know, it will still be tasty, basically. So yeah, so I'll just mix this and, you know, add it there. It's amazing how, like, how quickly it changes the consistency, you know, when you add the corn flour. I've just added it. And then once I'm kind of happy with the consistency, I will put all the chicken in it, you know, let it absorb some of that sauce. Yeah, just day surgery. The 10-year plan is going well for him. Yeah, he said he found the exams really easy, which I'm proud of him for that. As you can see, it's starting to have bubbles on the sides. And you can see that it's starting to thicken, you know. So I think I'm kind of confident that it's going to get thick now. So I'm going to start putting the chicken in. Right. Oh, wait. Don't forget the pineapples. So the pineapples doesn't really need to cook. I don't think you really need to cook pineapples. But I'm going to put the pineapples now first. You know, kind of heat it up a bit before I put the chicken. And then I'll get one. See my finished product. You know what? I think it would have been so much nicer if the bell pepper was green. But they didn't have green bell pepper at the co-op. So, oh well, what can you do? Oh no, I think I have so much chicken. Fucking hell, I dropped one! Am I gonna waste it? Yes, what can I do? So see, look how the chicken is just absorbing, you know, all that sauce. And you kind of just let the chicken do that. just absorb all that sauce. I don't think I can finish. I'm not gonna put all the chicken because I don't want to have no sauce. Although you can always make more because it's so easy to make. You know what I mean? Just put all the ingredients together. Done, done, done. That's it. See? It's all coming together nicely. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to eat. I'm really hungry. Oh my goodness. There you go. Mmm. Isn't it? Doesn't it look like takeaway? Doesn't it? Mmm. Yum, yum, yum. Alright, I gotta go because I have to make fried rice. I haven't made the fried rice yet. I have to do it really quickly. It's fine. It's gonna be quick. I'll see you guys on Vigo. I'll see you guys on Vigo tomorrow morning as usual, 7 a.m. Yeah, look, I have some of this left. What the hell did I do this? What? It's probably gonna be my lunch if there's nothing left. So not too bad. I'm having, or how have you been? You just answered the 10-year. Oh, when are you going on MasterChef? I'm not a chef. I'm a nurse. You food bet is always tasty. Your presentation is good too. You think so? I don't think my presentation is so good. Like, I mean, it looks nice by itself because I don't have to make any effort to make it look good. You know, but I mean, I know I'm not very good with presentation. I would pay to see Tins apply for master. No, she should. I look like she put it in a hat. Take care. Should have given the chicken to the fly for his meal. Have a nice, relaxing evening. Thank you so much, Jimmy. It's nice to have you here. It's nice to catch up with you. I hope you're okay. And when is your surgery? I'm sorry I'm in a rush because it's already 7. And past 7. And like our dinner is meant to be like 6:30 to 7. No, actually I was planning today to be 7. But it's okay. 7:30. 7:30 the latest. I still have some space. Anyway, goodbye everybody. Thank you for being here with me. Pinoy, happy Pinoy abroad show. I don't know what happened. But if you're still there, goodbye. Bye Tim. Bye The Unexpected John. Bye John. And I don't know who else is there. If you don't type, I think that she left me. Oh, you're back. Put the extra chicken that's upper with chili flakes. Okay, the happy Pinoy. I will do that. Anyway, goodbye everybody. Good night. See you tomorrow.